Away in the scenic Baraboo Hills countryside of Wisconsin is an herbalist who's connecting people to nature and the benefits plants can provide to the human body. Kathryn Merck traveled to the tiny Sauk County community of North Freedom to find out what's growing in the garden of an award-winning pioneer in organic farming.
This is Jane Holly Stevens' garden.
Well, you can see I like flowers. Look at the front of my house.
As you walk past each plant.
Here we have lavender, thyme, sage, and calendula.
You learn very quickly being an entrepreneur is in her nature. That's in both senses of the word.
I'm living my dream when I get to do things like show you around my garden, because I think it's really important that people learn to value these plants.
To get to the root of her life's passion, you have to go back to when she had her son, Forrest.
When my son was born in '87, he had repeated earaches when he was teething, and I took him to the doctor, but the antibiotics weren't doing it.
Luckily for the young mother, she had her degree in horticulture from UW-Madison.
I just still remember inside me, I was just so naive and curious. Well, I wonder if a plant could do anything.
She turned back to the books and got an answer: mullein flowers and a bit of olive oil.
He quit his crying instantly. I could not believe it. It was so complete and so quick that I thought I just opened a whole new career for myself of understanding how these plants that have been traditionally used to support health throughout the ages, I really wanted to learn about that.
That year, she decided that other people needed to learn about the natural remedies that can be used for well-being.
So many people in our culture don't realize that you can make big changes in your health through just looking into the plant world.
Grown and harvested on her farm,
we do have 130 acres.
She turns these plants into products that aim to support health through her business, 4 Elements Organic Herbals.
We make herbal teas, tinctures, which are liquid extract of plants, bath salts, creams that support various body systems, actually, lip balms, soaps. So we have a really full line of herbal wellness, and it comes right here from gardens in Wisconsin.
Each flower helps a different part of the body. Here's just an example.
One plant I could feature here is coltsfoot. It's kind of shaped like a coltsfoot. And that one is very soft. Like if you rub the leaf, you'll notice that it's demulcent or softening. So when you make a tea out of this, and it just coats your throat. For people who are like opera singers or maybe politicians who have to be out talking and wear down their throats. So this is a classic for that.
Her garden is filled with greenery that appeals to the senses.
So here's another excellent smell for you, Kathryn. Here you go. This one is white sage, Salvia apiana.
Whoa. She has a whole team to help her flourish.
I'm so grateful for Liz and Carolyn who do all the work.
Seeing it as a final packaged product is pretty satisfying.
Elizabeth Radke has learned almost everything she knows from Jane.
I'm so blessed to be connected to the plants and have that experience of knowing what they were like when they were little seedlings and watering them and watching them get bigger until they're at their peak potency, and then we harvest them to make them into products. So it's neat to be able to learn all that there is about them and then hear some of Jane's teachings and experiences with them.
Jane's impact on Elizabeth's life is part of the business owner's next mission.
I've moved my job more from, laborer, grower, to more of educator and writer.
Jane teaches classes related to horticulture, and she has recently published a book.
It gives me a unique opportunity to share that knowledge of connecting people to these plants that are there to support them. It's really fun. You should give it a little try.
Through each remedy.
See how sweet that is? For a little leaf.
That is really good.
Yeah, and it doesn't spike your blood sugar like regular sugar does.
This entrepreneur is hoping by exposing people to the natural world around us.
We have quite a botanical wonder here, I would say.
Customers will find a new sense of appreciation for their own garden.
My takeaway on all of this is that how everything is so connected, and the more you can notice that as you move through your days in life, the better off I think everything will be.